one.
You are watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com. I'm Alex Perez.
I'm Mike Morales.
And you are.
I'm Mike. You're Alex. I'm in San Antonio.
And I'm here.
You're in California. And tonight, Alex, we've been holding on to this bottle for such a long time. They've been so nice to us. It's Bonita Platinum Tequila. You have a little bit of the box. I guess you have a little bit of bottle damage on yours. So I will display my bottle here. Look at that crystal stopper. This bottle here is probably a stock bottle. Some of us have seen this design before. There are other tequilas that we'll be tasting in the future that look similar to this. This, however, is crystal. It's a crystal bottle with a nice indentation on the inside. Alex, the brand owner of this tequila is Exhibit, the rapper Exhibit, who was really nice enough to yo. You know, he gave me a personally signed autographed picture for me from Bonita Tequila, and
Mike who?
no, he said, oh, Mike, Tequila Aficionado, Mike, yeah, sure, he was in Vegas, and a good friend of ours had him autograph that for me. So as soon as I can, I'm going to get a nice frame for it, and yeah, the company did some really nice packaging. I know that like I say, your package is a little bit damaged, but check that out. Look at this. Look how it look. It's got a nice. That's where you place your bottle in there, and it's a nice presentation. The bottle is a decanter. Of course, you can refill it. I would refill it with probably more Bonita, right? You get all the POS that comes with it. You've got their awards that they get that they've gotten already. Some recipes. Get recipes. You can probably find all this on their website as well, in their Facebook page, and tasting notes. So the interesting thing about this, Alex, is this is a 5 times distilled tequila.
A vodka.
Well, at the time that they came out with this, there were no other 5 times distilled tequilas. Now there are. There's at least a couple that I know of. However, tell everybody, Alex, what distillery this comes from.
La Cofradia.
La Cofradia. What is it? 1137, I believe.
Hey, 1137. Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Everybody says it's over distilled, and you know what? Casa Noble, the flagship brand of La Cofradia, the distillery at NOM 1137, is a triple distilled tequila. I have had triple, quadruple, and now a 5 times distilled, quintuple distilled tequila. Quintuple. Hey, quintuple. Why not? From La Cofradia. And what I can tell you is, at the time that they came out with a triple distilled tequila, people said, that's impossible. That doesn't happen. There's something wrong. But they perfected the multiple distillation process. And the triple distillation and the quadruple distillation that I've had from La Cofradia is excellent. So that being said, let's try a little bit of the Blanco.
5 times.
The platinum, because it's the only varietal that it comes in, the only mark, and it's pretty chiny, man.
Yeah, I guess at the time, like you said, it was the only 5 time distilled.
Yeah, there's a couple of other ones that we won't name because they haven't been on our show on Sipping Off the Cuff. But Bonita sent this to us a while back, and we've been holding on to it. And now we're finally able to tell you the truth.
Got a really sweet nose, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Almost like cotton candy. smell the agave, but there's a lot of sweetness in there.
Yeah, at the very bottom, there's agave in there. You can smell it.
Yeah.
On the very top layer, there is a sweetness. Now, Alex, you and I have noticed this sweetness before in another tequila that you and I tried from La Cofradia that was a triple distilled, and that was 512. And if you remember 512, it had notes of chocolate in it.
Yes.
Now, this one doesn't have that, but it is sweet on the nose.
Got a nice clear.
It's platinum. It's
Platinum,
exactly what it says on the bottle, on the label. It's a platinum tequila.
Got the nice legs. Mm. Really smooth coming in.
It has La Cofradia stamp on it. It has there's a signature smokiness to it that you get on the retronasal. The sweetness we've had before on a tequila also out of La Cofradia, which I believe was Mi Buen, was another one that we did the tasting as well. And for some reason, I guess we didn't really agree too much on that particular brand. But this one, the sweetness on there on the nose isn't offensive. We've had tequilas that are very sweet on the nose and were very offensive.
Well, fabricated.
Well, yeah, this probably is as well. I would venture to say this is not a natural sweetness.
No. But it's not to the point where it's repulsive.
Yeah, you're repulsive, offensive, insulting to your intelligence and your senses, you know.
That's good.
What do you think for a 5 times distilled? Does it have enough character for you?
You know, it's interesting that after distilling it that many times, it still has characteristics of a Blanco.
You know, the sweetness, the flavor, the sweetness doesn't come out on the flavor so much, though. I get more of the smokiness than I get the sweetness. It's only sweet on the nose, but not on the palate.
Yeah, I think it's that roasted agave that's coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's interesting. Is it more pronounced because of the amount of distillation, the 5-time distillation?
I'm going to be honest. I had the 4-time distilled tequila from La Cofradia is Luna Sueño, and I thought that was very well done. Very well done. This 5 times distilled, I got to tell you, Alex, this is a $150 bottle of tequila. All right. They have a celebrity behind it, an exhibit. They obviously look like they're well funded, at least in the beginning, because they got a nice presentation, nice bottle. The bottle is crystal. The box is rather nice. But there's some substance to this tequila, Alex. As I said before, I don't know if I said it to you off camera or on camera, but if anybody can make a case for multiple distillations, it's La Cofradia. I think they perfected it. I don't know what their process is. I know that their master distiller's been around with them for a long, long time. But I think he perfected the way to do it so that it doesn't strip the character from your tequila. And maybe it does. It may have done something to the nose where or either they added something to it to make it different, or they did that to enhance the nose, but it's not offensive. I think for what it is, it's a decent tequila. Would I spend $150 on it? I don't know. But, you know, apparently some people thought it was really good, you know. um, as a private joke between Alex and myself, there are some people that actually thought they liked it. So probably a whole heck of a lot. Um, this tequila is the Beverage Industry Network's editor's pick in 2013, the Spirits Business Master in 2013, and also Spirits Business Master Design and Packaging. Now, I agree with that, Alex. I was going to say, you know, for packaging,
I love the packaging.
I do too. I think, you know, brand of promise in packaging for darn sure.
Update that for brand promise.
For darn sure. Now, the tasting notes. This is interesting. I will read these to you because I know that you don't have them on your end, but the aroma, fresh and inviting, subtle floral and citrus aroma with notes of white pepper. I didn't get any of that.
I did get the pepper.
Okay. Because what I got was sweetness.
Yeah, but to me, the sweetness is almost overpowering.
Well, the sweetness is not, it's floral, but it's enhanced.
It's floral, yeah.
Yeah, it's not natural. This is enhanced, and probably you got to do that with multiple distillations. You got to throw something in, right? Taste, soft, smooth, and sweet. Buttery taste with hints of spiced undertones. The finish is clean, with a bright, open aftertaste. I will tell you that whatever they're enhancing the nose with and the sweetness does not stay on the palate. You know, we've had other,
Clean.
yeah, it's clean. You know, Alex, I would like I say nominate it for brand of promise as a for their packaging. I don't know if I would do it for multiple distillation. I mean, I think it's a quality multiple distilled. All right, because there are companies that do a triple distillation that they mess it all up. I know that there are other 5 times distilled tequilas that probably don't match up to this one. But until we've had more multiple distillation tequilas, other than, you know, triple, I think for packaging, it is to me on the nose very, very similar to 512, which is a triple distilled tequila. That is the owner's based out of Austin and also comes out of La Cofradia at 1137. And there's more when you add when that additive is more pronounced, it almost smells like chocolate. But this isn't bad, Alex. It's not, yeah, for what it is.
Very good. I noticed how they're serving it. They're serving it in chilled cocktail glasses, almost like a neat vodka, which this would probably go very well with.
Okay, so
Chilled as a neat vodka.
chilled as a neat vodka. Right now, as far as I know, they only have this mark, this varietal, if you will. I'm not sure what their plans are in the future. I don't even know how well the brand is doing at this point because it's been about a year since we've actually received these samples and we're finally getting to Bonita. But what do you think? You think because of packaging, it's worth $150?
It's a beautiful presentation. I think it would be a nice gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's worth a try. I really do. I think if you.
I think it's a good quality product.
Yeah. La Cofradia has a great reputation. I know most people consider it a maquiladora, but they have some really popular brands that are surviving in the market, coming out of that distillery, and so that says a lot to me. You know, besides their flagship Casa Noble, but you've got, you know, Señor Rio, which we've talked about. You have Bonita. You have Mi Buen, which we've tried before. 512 is very, very popular right now in Austin, and they're trying to solidify themselves in Texas. And there are several other brands that are, some of them are vintage. You know, Tres Alegres Compadres. We can go on and on and on and read the whole known list between from 1137. And there's some really great brands that do not die. They do not go away, and so that says a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a reputable distillery. I think if you're looking to see, if you've tried, if you're one of those that likes the multiple distilled tequilas and you've tried the other ones, I say give Bonita a try. I think it's really, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Bonita, with all their presentation, is actually lower in price than the other multiple distilled tequilas. It's worth a try. Um, like I say, branded promise for packaging. I want to try more multiple distilled tequilas. Maybe those other ones that are 5 times distilled. But I think it's worth a try. I think it's worth looking for and going after.
This could be a category for us too down the road.
I think so too, Alex. I think so too, because it'd be interesting to find out what other distilleries have perfected the multiple distillation as well as La Cofradia. I think they've perfected it. I really do. Others try to emulate, and they can't just get it right. And I'm not sure how that is and how that works, because that's a whole other science. And Carlos will never tell us. He will never tell us why. But look for this brand. I think it's worth a look and worth a try. And it's looks nice on the shelf too. Like you said, it's a great gift. I think it's a great. We're filming this right before Father's Day. Would your father like it? Probably, probably. And Mom would probably like it even better than Dad. So.
You want to keep the decanter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the nose is very pleasant.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, even we know it's enhanced, but it's very pleasant. But in any case, that's our take on Bonita Tequila a year later. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
I'm Alex Perez in Southern California, and you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. And as always, sip wisely.